On July 26th, the 2024 Paris Olympics commenced. Table tennis star Sharath Kamal, who has clinched 7 gold medals at the Commonwealth Games, left no stone unturned in his preparations. At 41, Kamal decided to opt for genetic screening, an emerging science that is becoming popular among sportspersons. Age is not on my side. I decided to eliminate all elements that could hinder my performance, Kamal told Down to Earth. Genetic tests provided Kamal with crucial insights into his food allergies and the specific vitamins and minerals his body required. Kamal's use of genetic testing is part of a broader trend. Since 2017, the Board of Control for Cricket in India has used genetic testing to enhance players' speed, fat burning, endurance, recovery time, and muscle building. Ramji Srinivasan, former strength and conditioning coach of the national cricket team, notes, these tests were introduced in India around 2011. Many players were individually getting these assessments done before. Genetic tests analyze our DNA, a 2-meter-long molecule that holds the instructions for our body functions and appearance. DNA is made up of 4 chemicals: adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine, arranged in sequences that dictate how we process nutrients. Some athletes have benefited from genetic advantages. Finnish skier Eero Antero Mantiranta, for instance, had a higher blood count, 20% higher than his peers, thanks to a rare gene mutation that enhanced his oxygen carrying capacity. In 1990s, scientists discovered that 50 of 200 members of his family, including the Olympian, carried a rare mutation in a gene that increased the oxygen carrying capacity of his red blood cells by 25 to 50% and gave him a performance boost. A 2007 study found that 66% of differences in athlete status are due to genetics, with the rest attributed to environmental factors. In 2000, former US President Bill Clinton and former British Prime Minister Tony Blair announced the initial sequencing of the human genome as part of the Human Genome Project, which began in October 1990.
We are here to celebrate the completion of the first survey of the entire human genome. Without a doubt, this is the most important, most wondrous map ever produced by humankind.
In 1998, the angiotensin-converting enzyme gene, which controls blood pressure and muscle function, gained attention. A 2002 study found that the ACE1 variant was linked to endurance performance. Gene-diet interactions also impact athletic performance and injury risk, such as low iron levels affecting hemoglobin production and oxygen capacity. Studies have yet to settle the debate on why players in certain sports emerge from specific parts of the world. For example, Kenya has bagged 113 medals at the Olympics overall, primarily in track, field, and boxing. Many scientists assume that the genetic advantage is key to their performance. However, research has yet to identify a gene or combination of genes linked to their success. Commercial gene tests have surged, with countries like Australia, the US, and China integrating them into sports. In India, Map My Genome, a Hyderabad-based genomics company, launched its testing services for sports in 2013. Initially, the product was only available for elite athletes, but now anyone looking to improve their health or fitness can opt for these tests, says Anu Acharya, CEO of Map My Genome. India has also embraced data analytics and artificial intelligence to identify and groom athletes aged 8 to 19 years under the Khelo India Rising Talent Identification Program, launched in March 2024. The goal is to conduct 2 million assessments across the country throughout the year. For example, if we see that children from a specific region have good explosive strength, we can predict that they could excel in sports that demand this parameter, says Devesh Yadav, Assistant Director at SAI. As we continue to explore the intersection of genetics and athletics, one thing is clear: the quest for excellence in sports is an ever-evolving journey, blending science, technology, and human potential. For more analysis and details on the story, head over to the Down to Earth website.